That's gaming news! Hi guys, this is Pedontosaurus Rex with Screaming Eagles Vets. Today I am joined by a special guest here, Ultimate Gamer.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Ultimate Gamer 78 here today.
Thanks man for coming in. It's gonna be an awesome video, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. And also, I'll go ahead and Ultimate Gamer has a his own YouTube channel as well, so I'll put a link in the description so you can check him out.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah. So, first things first. News. Gonna go ahead and go for that. So, if you guys head to the website, if you guys have done that already, anytime soon anyway, each division now has their own badge. So, kind of like their own patch, but it's a different variation from the current badge that we have, like for the emblem. So I messed around with it a little bit, and now each division, like I said, has its own badge, and they're all unique in their special way. For example, infantry division, dark green with swords. Armor division has a rook, and they all have they all have the same base, but they have different variations depending on their type of gameplay. So we now have that, and if you guys want to check it out, go for it. They are not to be used for your emblem on Battlefield. We are still using the current emblem through our platoon on Battlelog. If you are not part of the platoon, you guys should check that out. Yeah. Now that's done. We got games coming up this Saturday. Sorry, well, not this Saturday, next Saturday. So which would be what date is that? I think that's, so this Saturday is the 5th. So the 12th. Yeah, Gamer, are you gonna be joining us on that?
Oh, heck yeah, you know it.
So we were talking in the leader meeting about what maps we should do, and we actually took Operation Metro out because it's just like Grenade-opolis. It's
Yeah,
horrid.
I would think it's too chaotic, to be honest.
Yeah. Operation Locker I think would be perfectly fine, 15v15, because these are conquest, not conquest large. So, like for example, if you think about Locker, they have what, A B C D E. Am I right? A B C D E. Yeah, with
Yeah, I think
C in
so.
the middle. Yeah. Um, so now it's only A, B, and C, and B is in the middle, and they still have the flanking routes and stuff, but it's shorter. So I think we should still be fine on Operation Locker. It's not going to turn into a frag fest.
Yeah,
It's
I remember the first time I played Operation Locker on the PS4, and I was all like, "Whoa, is this for real?"
Yeah, seriously. So Locker looks promising right now. It's at a 33% on the poll. By the way, guys, if you head over to the website, there is a poll on the left-hand side of the homepage, and that we recently put up about what two maps you'd like to play in the tournament. Operation Metro is probably not going to be one of them, so pick the next two of your favorites. I personally picked Locker and Siege of Shanghai because the guys we're going to be playing against have a pretty solid air division, and if we just and Siege of Shanghai only has like an attack helicopter, and I think for just regular Conquest, not Conquest Large, they only have a scout helicopter. Do you know if that's the case?
Yeah, I don't think on you're talking about Siege of Shanghai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Siege of Shanghai, there's no attack chopper, which is quite unfortunate because that's my
Yeah.
favorite vehicle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, either way, you and Josh should be working on that together.
Hmm.
All right. So next thing, um, let's see. Leader meeting today. With myself, Iceman, Joey the Jet, and Angus. Havoc was going to be there. He ran into traffic at the last second, so we're still talking to him about everything because that'd be kind of unfair. if we didn't. So what we talked about is we're going to be more strict. So everyone needs to follow orders. If you don't, it's not going to be pretty. The way I personally handle it, like if one of our guys is overdoing it at another objective, I'm like, hey, why are you over there? They give me an explanation, and I'll be like, okay, make sure you get over here as soon as possible, as soon as you're done. But other leaders might not be too happy about it. So y'all need to make sure y'all are staying. I mean, like, if you're at Charlie and they left you because they got a Jeep and there wasn't enough room, that's something different. And if you give a legitimate reason, that's fine. But you guys need to make sure y'all are with your squad. Like, everyone's doing a pretty decent job at it, from my knowledge. Just make sure they're just trying to reinforce it since we're coming up on a game here soon. Also, the next thing we talked about was stealing vehicles from other divisions. Make sure y'all don't do that. There are some exceptions for the Spec Ops division. And, well, here, you know what? I'll just tell you what is and isn't acceptable. Flying in a jet, if you're not in the air division, is not acceptable. Transport helicopter is pretty much free game for pretty much any division, except for armored. I mean, if there's a specific reason for that, sure, but it needs to stay with either. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say that now. Transport, don't. Armored division, that's not your thing. You need to make sure you're with either the air division, spec ops, or infantry, because they're the ones who are gonna be using it. So that's fine. Getting in an LAV after it just spawned is acceptable, as long as you're not in it for too long. If you're in the infantry division, if you're gonna get in there because there's a tank like right in front of you and you just ran out of RPGs, or well, if there's a tank right in front of you and there's an LAV that you can take it. But as soon as you're asked by someone else in another division to move out of it, you should let that happen. So anyway, so there's that, and just make sure you guys play smart. So that's that. I mean, if we're in, oh yeah, gamer. By the way, I need to tell you this too. So glad you're on here. Whenever we're playing not Metro. Well, Metro counts too, I guess. But Locker, or other objectives like that are kind of linear. You have, let's say, you capped Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. If Alpha is being taken, Spec Ops will handle it. Infantry and everyone else needs to stay on that forward flag.
Awesome,
So,
good to know.
yeah, so Spec Ops will take care of like the outermost flags, and we'll be going back and forth. The next thing I want to talk about are the brand new members. Gamer, we have quite a few people here, so let me check this out. I'm gonna go to the site and order by join date. So
yeah, while you're doing that, it's actually really cool to see all these new members coming in. Like when I joined, we already had like tons of members as it is. It's pretty cool to see all these people coming in and knowing that I was in their position, but now I've gotten rank, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's really nice and refreshing to see. Like the other day, I looked on the site and we had like 7 applications. I was like, whoa,
That's crazy.
that's sweet. Now I just hope they stay on. Yeah, if you recruits, if you're watching this, you guys need to make sure you're committed to this. Like, we don't want a weekend warrior here. We want someone who's gonna be on while we're on. We want to play with you guys. We want to have fun. And the more the merrier. So, looks okay. I think. I'm gonna look here. I'm pretty sure psychosocial. Yeah. Okay. So, starting from June 24th and to current, we have 5. So, we have psychosocial 69. Welcome. Infant Elf, Gummy Devil, Reaper 523, and the new Janoskis. The new Janoskis. Ah!
There you go.
So, letting you guys know, new recruits, I have my eye on 1 or 2 of you for Spec Ops. if you guys show that y'all are on, and you guys are willing to follow orders, and you're having a good time doing all this stuff, then you might be offered a position in the Spec Ops. This is not something you can ask. Anyone can ask. Anyone can try to be a part of it, but only a few will get accepted. So, if you only have a KD of like 0.2 and you have a bad attitude, and I'm just gonna be like, girl, no, sorry, not happening. In fact, if you have a bad attitude, you shouldn't even be here. So, but anyway, so
yep, we like positive and uplifting people.
Yeah, yeah, seriously. Yeah, make sure everyone watches their language too, because we had a few members like that, and they're gone now. So, yeah, just I mean like every other word. So anyway, all right, well, I think that's about it. Oh, right, new segment right here, tip of the week. Okay.
Drum roll, please. I don't know how to do it.
Well,
drum.
I'm editing one in right now. I'm gonna put a little effect in right now. Okay, so tip of the week. Here it is. Water. It's I know how like general that sounds, but water. Seriously, guys. Like, if you have a small glass of water, or even a tall glass, even better, tall glass of water next to you when you're playing games, they will help out drastically. Like anything really, just like to sip on, because if you're drinking something while you're playing a game, like not actually like in between deaths, it kind of slows you down. You become a little more patient, and it cools you down. It's you won't be focusing on, oh my gosh, I died like 500 times by the same guy the same way. And honestly, if you're died the same way by the same guy in the same place like more than three times in a row, you're obviously doing something wrong. But just having a glass of water or something to sip on when you're playing games actually helps a ton. It'll clear your mind, cool you down, because when you get pissed is when you start playing like crap, because all you care about is killing the guy who killed you, or balancing out your KD, and you just careless mistakes all the time. Sometimes I rewatch my gameplay to reinforce it a little bit better, and a lot of times I die because I'm getting frustrated, and I just die from stupid reasons. So yeah, again, this is Pedontosaurus Rex and Ultimate Gamer. Thanks again, buddy, for coming out. Really appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out his channel, Ultimate Ultimate Gamer 97. I'll have his channel linked down in the description. Check him out. Got some really sweet stuff. And yeah, I'll catch y'all around. Later.